Hello, we are Group 16. We will describe graft versus host disease, GVHD. Before we dive into the disease, let's first understand why a transplant is necessary. What is HSCT? Imagine the bone marrow as a factory that makes blood. In diseases like leukemia, this factory is broken and produces cancer cells. To fix this, we need to reset the system. We use strong treatment to clear out the bad cells, and then we replace them with healthy stem cells from a donor. This is what we call hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, HSCT. Now, let's identify the key players. On the left, we have the donor, the person giving the cells. On the right, we have the recipient of the host, the patient receiving them. The cells being transferred are called the graft. Here is the most important point. The graft doesn't just contain stem cells. It also contains the donor's immune cells, specifically T cells. Think of these T cells as police officers from the donor's body. They are coming along for the ride. So, what is GVHD? An immune response following hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, in which donor-derived immune cells recognize the recipient's normal cells as foreign and attack them. The most frequent post-transplant complication and a critical factor determining prognosis. In short, as the name suggests, it is a battle where the graft attacks the host. Next, we will explain the three requirements known as Billingham's criteria. First, the graft must contain immunologically competent T cells. Second, the host must possess antigens that appear foreign to the graft. Third, the host must be incapable of rejecting the graft. In short, GVHD occurs when the donor's immune cells are viable, the recipient is recognized as foreign, and the recipient is unable to fight back. Next, we will explain the mechanism by which GVHD occurs. Why do these cells attack? How do they know isn't not their home? It's all about ID cards. In medicine, we call these HLA, human leukocyte antigens. The donor T cells have a specific ID card. When they check the patient's cells, they realize the ID cards don't match perfectly. Because of this mismatch, the cells label the patient as a foreign invader and signal an attack. This inflammation is the cause of GVHD. We are gonna explain in more detail. Donor T cells recognize the patient's cells as foreign and become activated. Next, the donor T cells release various inflammatory cytokines causing a cytokine storm. This leads to tissue damage in the target organs. A typical case of acute GVHD is described as follows. Acute GVHD refers to GVHD that occurs within 100 days after transplantation. It generally develops 2 or 3 weeks after the transplant. In one case, a red rash appeared on the skin 20 days after transplantation. The patient developed profuse watery diarrhea and the bilirubin level in the liver increased, resulting in jaundice. These are photos from this case.
You can see red
You can
rashes
see
on
red
the skin
rashes
throughout
on the
the
skin
body.
throughout the body. Lastly, regarding prevention and treatment. Prevention includes strict HLA matching, and treatment includes agents such as corticosteroids.
Thank you for listening.